Hello and welcome guys. Welcome to my live session. So in this session we'll see the list of Moodle events and what are all the list of events available around the any particular feature like the user management, around the course management, role management. There are lots of available events that we can use to avoid the any core level changes in Moodle. Okay, so for doing that, so first thing, what is the need of this particular the feature one, the event and the observer? So whenever will you come to know this is a thing here in the model, the event and the observer, with the combination of these two, you will be able to avoid the core changes. Okay, so let me come up with an example here. Suppose you are creating a user and you want to write your own custom code whenever a user is created in the system. Then what option you have? So then you have, either you go to the core file, like the go to user directory, then go to leave and you search for the user created function and you modify there. But this is the core change. So whenever you will be upgrading your Moodle with the latest one, you will face the issue. Okay, so this is never recommended to have any changes within the Moodle core file. So to fix this issue, the Moodle have the purpose in releasing the event API and the observer. Okay, so with this, with the combination of these two, you will be able to handle the exact feature, the exact functionality you can handle through this. Okay, so I am pasting here a list in the comment. You can see I just pasted here. So this is the core user event. Okay, so the core event user created, so this is a event here. And how you will come to list of event here? So this is the link I just pasted here on over the chat. So if you go to this particular page, you'll find that you have list of all the events available in the Moodle. Okay, so once you'll have that list, you can start interacting around your requirement. Correct? So suppose this is a created, the core event user created, and on the fly of the user creation, you want to have your own custom code. Let's suppose example, you want to notify some admin. Okay, so you have list of admin and you want to notify on each user creation this particular user is being created. So this, now the question is how the implementation can be done. So this is not the age of you just come up here and start writing the code. You should have only the conceptual things clear. The AI will do everything for you. But let me clear you. The first thing, you should have a proper plugin with architecture. Like there will be a plugin name and all the associated file, like the version will have, like the DB upgrade will have the same with under the DB there will be a file event.php. Okay, so under that you will have to create your directory that will be able to handle observer. Okay, so how that observer will be called? So this event and observer, by combining two, you will be able to avoid the core changes, and anything that is available here under the event API, that can be managed with your plugins now. Okay. Now, how the content of the event.php will be. So for that, I am giving here you the reference. You can download a plugin that is already here over the Moodle plugin library. So that is welcome email. Okay, so welcome mail plugin in Moodle. Right. So this is the plugin I just pasted here. So if you download and come across the architecture of this particular plugin, you will see, let me download. So actually I am doing this for the first time, the live one. So I don't have much idea how to share the screen. So that is why the missing thing here I have to paste here. Okay, so I am going to download the latest one, whatever here with this plugin, the code. And if I download, so you don't have to worry, just you can stick around and you can just listen. I can, after this the live session, I will give you the complete details in a blog form, and you can go through that. Okay, so I am just unzipping this particular downloaded plugin. Okay. So the first thing you will have to write under the DB directory, whichever the plugin you create. So in this particular case, the plugin name is this welcome. That is the local plugin. So here your event file will be. So welcome slash DB. Okay. Then the event.php file will be clear. So this then event.php. Now coming to the content, what all the content it contains. So this particular file will have the name of the whichever event you have to call. Okay, so I am just pasting here the content. Okay, so I just taking the example of user, create user. Okay, so in this plugin itself you can see the similar example, the create user. So I'm just pasting here. So your event.php file will contain this particular only. Okay, so it say the observer array is declared, event name this, and this is your observer class name. Okay, so event.php up to here you are clear. So you have to, whichever the event you have to deal with, you have to declare that event within event.php here. Clear? So we see example of here the user created. So I just pasted here. So this amount of code only you will have to write within event.php. Clear? And where this will go? This will go within your plugin. So whichever the plugin you say, let's say it's a blog one, that is fine. It's a local plugin, this is fine. Now, so it also say here you see the path of observer. So event is the first thing, and this particular event will call back observer. Okay, and the process of writing observer is you will have to create a directory that is classes. Okay, so the directory need to be created, that is classes. Clear? So within your plugin, you will have to create a directory that is classes. Then Here your file will come. So which file? Observer.php. Okay. So I just created here the observer.php within this particular directory. Which directory? So under classes slash this dot php. Clear? And this observer is just for the you say just like a variable here. You can put any name. Okay. Now, so you have event.php, you have classes directory, and you just created empty file that is observer.php. Clear? This name may differ. Like if you and you see here the under the callback within event.php, the local welcome slash observer. So observer is just a class, and send welcome is a function within that class. Which type of function you have idea around? We have used here the double colon two times, so that means scope resolution operator. Okay, so now coming to observer. So within your observer file, the first thing you will have to put the namespace. Why the namespace needed? Because this will be helping you in calling the call like a callback function. Clear? So this is the content I am going to paste here. On top it will go the namespace, whichever your plugin name, so that it will be counted. This is the part of plugin. Okay, so this will be on the top. Now observer, I just say that is the class, and the use of scope resolution is for the purpose of calling the static function. So now you clear, you will have a class observer, and then you will have a static function. Clear? So this is, I am pasting here the empty one. This is a class observer, public static function, this particular function name, and with the function name, the parameter, what parameter it will take, and the parameter it will take will be your the same event. All right. So yeah, of course the job loss are going to happen, and of course it is going to increase with the multiple times. Okay, so now coming to the topic. So under that you will have here. Now you see here within this particular function, the in parameter I passes that same exact event name along with a variable here. and what that variable contains. So that variable contains with whatever the value is coming along with, whatever the value is coming along with the user created. Okay, so in case you have putted the name, let's say Sri, the first name, the last name Ram, email id is sriram at the gmail.com, and the phone number we have put it there. So with whatever the entry you have made during the creation of user, you will get here everything within this particular variable, that is I have passed here along with this particular event name. Clear? So what is that variable? So event is the variable within that function parameter, where you will have everything whatever the user had, the admin or the teacher, whoever is creating, have entered the details at the time of creating user. Clear? So now you have control, we have data, so whatever you want to do, you can go here. Correct? So this is all. You have idea, now you have event, you have observer, and you have all the data whatever is submitted by the user. Clear? And you are free to play around those data. Now let me post few line of code here, so you'll have idea. So this is, so you see here I declare a global variable. So this is not me declare actually, so it's a part of that code, you'll get that one. Now under event data, you can get the data like this event. So whichever the parameter you are getting there within the function parameter, that is event. Get data is a function to get all the data as an array. Now within event data will have all the details. Okay, so here you see within user variable, you will have all the user related information. Yeah, sometimes back when the user was created from the login panel. Yes, still it is being created, but in case you have to write something, some code that you want to handle along with this user creation, you will have to use this kind of thing. That is the combination of event and the observer. Okay, so this is something you are done with now. Now you can have you are open to you are open for your question. You can put here around this, or anything you can ask in the Moodle. If I will have the knowledge, I will try replying you. Yes, actually this is the first time, not, I can understand that, not clear. I will create a complete page blocks for you and for all the user, and I will paste under the description of this particular video. Okay, so once it roll out to everyone as a video, so you'll have that access to the link, so you can go through that. Okay, so actually I don't have much idea around how to go live with all the setup, this kind of setup. So in the next video I will try a much better way. Okay, so and I, as an admin, I was able to get email for approval. Yes, so that is not something the default kind of thing, so that is the custom part, and then I verify with this with the same. Yes, that is fine. Yes, yes. So after this, when I disconnect from here, I will send you the link of explaining everything in a written form, whatever I have explained here. And of course, the step by step you'll have. So if you refer that and come along with video once again, you'll have all the thing completed. You will find that. Okay, okay. So you are getting the confirmation link on the old SMTP details. Why? Okay. So, okay. So there may be some hard coded. I think within the code someone had made that change. So this may be what the one of the reason, and because that is not being handled from the admin panel, so it is going to a different admin old SMTP details. And in a comment you can put up your the complete query. I will try to get first what may be the other issue, and I will respond you. Yeah, sure. So add so as the job loss is happening along, the job also is being created too. So in market you see lots of the job around the administrator role. So you don't have to go just naukri.com. Try over the LinkedIn here, and not just in India. You can also apply for abroad. So you can search over the web maybe, or maybe over the chat GPT or the Gemini. You can search what all the options you will have. So you can apply for that one. Okay. So when I check the outgoing, it come from the new one. Okay. So outgoing is always coming from the new one, but the thing is the password approval thing is going on the old one. Yes, yes, there may be the hard coded something. So you can have a complete code access. Then you can go to any ID like the VSC is the one, and you can search that particular email. So maybe you'll find something. So you have done the setup by yourself. So okay, okay. So maybe it is going to the base administrator. So what you can do as an SJ, so you can go to site administration, and you can check for the list of administrator role. So can you still see that administrator, the older one, is still available in the system? Okay, so there is a primary administrator. So try putting your email as a primary and see the change if anything is fixing there. So this may be the case. So you can try this, and if it's still not fixing, so you can again text me here. So I will share you the video how to check the administrator. So I'm sharing here. Okay, so let me search. Uh, so I'm searching here and I will send you the link. So yeah, I got that link here and I'm pasting for you. So you can first watch this how to add user as an administrator and how to revoke an administrator role. And under the same section you will find the primary administrator. So try putting yourself as a primary, then see the change. Okay, so this situation cause uh, in the coming days. So not days you can say, but maybe years everything will come. Yes, yes, so losing is also very weird thing, of course. I can feel that because I had the similar situation in a very early age, so not this time. No, it's safe with the AI. So the thing are going to shift sudden. So I was watching a report like the TCS, Infosys, and this top company have had nothing in the last quarter. So on average around 17,000 all over combining the hiring, but now they have freeze and only hiring have been made throughout this only 17. Okay, so you see a huge job cut. So I think it's be more like which we have for year back. It was okay in this whatever the working experience you should be you should have more knowledge and you should have more exposure on the more areas. So this is something if you don't have, you will have to start exploring at least. Because currently we are in a situation where we are losing our job with the person who know the AI. Okay, so this is the current situation, and maybe for the another 1 or 2 week it may be. But after this again we'll have very bad time. So you might have gone through the news, like the Infosys is going to use AI agent. That means the job maybe 99 plus. So out of 100 only able to engineers will be hired. So so they have applied the David agent. Okay, agent app, supply maintenance app, human resource. They apply one David, that is the one engineer. So this has to happen in a very in a time. This is not too far. You see, as of now. But anyway, we have the job. So those who will be competing with everything. So like we are currently competing with the human resources, the human who know the AI. So in the coming days, we also have to compete with agents. How it is possible? Yeah, of course it is possible because to be you have to get more understanding because AI is not something doing everything. So they're also lacking in doing something. So in my experience, I have around 12 plus years of experience, and I see AI is not doing all of my job. So first we have to make ourselves in the position like with the AI agent. And this is not something in a way we can achieve this. We'll have to move forward step by step. Is there, you try at least give it a try for 2 3 months, and you'll have the job because the current market is not that bad. But yeah. So how much experience do you have? Can you mention here? So you can come to my website and there you if any opening I find you can share your resume. I can review. Maybe that is benefit. So I would recommend not to share if all good financially. But if you are lacking somewhere financially, then of course you will have to share that. Okay, so if you're lacking anything financially, okay, so 2.5 years, that is good. That's it. So it is feel good, good, that is good. So you can also start exploring about all the AI tools, like the integrated, but all their capability. You should try. So under the free plan, you can go for. Yes, yes, of course. Right, right. So I feel that. also start something like the blogging. Uh, Maybe you can start. So it's not giving you the money in a very short term, but maybe you may be the future ready for doing something. So maybe financially should be ready. So you can go for a blog. It is not that costly. If you invest around, you have your own blog site. YouTube is free. Facebook is free. But along with job, this should be, otherwise it's a very frustrating without job investing the time here. Okay, so the 2 minutes we have here in current today's session. So let me recap once more. So in this video, we just discussed the event AI and observer, and how the combination of these two you can use, or you can combine to technology in a model to eliminate the core changes to achieve any requirement around the events. Like the user creation is an event, or the course creation is an event, user deletion is an event. So this kind of thing you can handle without doing any course changes. And I have given here the reference of a very simple local plugin, that is the welcome plugin, welcome email plugin. So I have given here the link of which that you can see. Okay, so I will also paste in the description. Simply, you can refer through that, and you will have more idea, and you can start adding few more events, and you can test if you are a developer. Okay, but if you're not a developer, you at least you should have as an idea, you should have idea, because now you can, even the admin can code with the help of the AI tool. Got it? So with this, it's the time to sign off. So if you have joined this session, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would suggest please go for subscribing, because we have the more content around the Moodle, and this is not something around you just have, just have the knowledge around the Moodle. You also have along with the core capabilities so that you can try or track it. So even the high interview you can crack. And the AI, with the AI capability, you can go for, you can search on my channel. I have also used some AI, how the developer are using those AI tools to speed up or being more productive with those AI tools. Okay, so with this, thank you. Planning, and have a great night and have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Good night, everyone.